Very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. As we survey the stands of the Maracanã, what a sight it is, a terrific sight, awash with colour, as always has been the case. Has a swing at it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Listen, sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
And that's been levered clear. Sonzi just brushed off the ball there. Brings it forward. Neymar tries to stroke it through. So his contractual situation is sorted. One less concern for the manager. It's Aguero. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Aspas.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Flamengo do seem to have a particular identity, Jim. How do you assess it?
They have a tried and tested passing formula, Peter, that's very easy on the eye, with panache and punch.
Alan is the guilty party there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Now it's Aspas. Hoists it high. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mbappe. And the ball's come out! Koulibaly did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Sterling. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Well, the ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Nzonzi. Mbappe. Everton yet to have a shot on target. Aspa hits one! He scored! And Flamengo take the lead!
Flamengo are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Flamengo get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Done very well to intervene. Robertson. Tar. Sterling. Tries to get it forward quickly. De Gea catches it safely. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. He's through, shoots! It's in!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
And that has added... Now the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move. Ball through needs to be good here. The move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And it's Aguero. Messi. Thauvin has it out wide and in space. And Dyke knocks it away. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Aspas. Put it on the right now. What's on? Oh, that's neat. Mohamed Salah. Not offside that time. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Genuinely interesting game here, very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. So your views on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're into the second 45. Now it's Aubameyang. And Aubameyang! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Up for the header! Mohamed Salah. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Mbappe. Nzonzi. Gabriel Jesus. And he's shown him a clean pair of hands. Can he put it away? What a wonderful goal!
Well, 1 or 2 others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well.
Well, he was never going to miss from there. So, the shot's on! They've scored!
Oh, this is a real show of character. Rather than let their heads drop, they've stood proud and fought hard. Brilliant.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind 1. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Brandt. Aimed long and direct. Gabriel Jesus. Mbappe. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Shot a goal! Up to meet it! Neymar back. Teresic. And it's Tovan. Going through. He's in, surely. Brandt. Going full tilt down the left. Messi. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Aubameyang absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
I think
Neymar! Oh, brilliant! That is brilliant! A finish of true class! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Everton are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Hits one! He has done it! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from...
Goes for goal! Yes! And surely that settles it.
Tovan showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Gabriel Jesus. Manolas demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will. Big chance! Must be! Is it in? Oh, the keeper's done just about enough.
Everton know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's surely a foul. Free kick. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Thomas! Neymar. Can he? Has a pop! He scored! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserved to.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Tovan, now a chance to break. Now it's Aubameyang. He's all shapes to shoot. Fence has got rid of that. And Zonzi. Van Dijk. Aubameyang gets it back. And Zonzi. And that is that. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. The action has already started.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
Been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Towering header! An insight from you, Jim. What are we likely to see from these opponents?
They do prefer an element of caution, Peter, and get behind the ball in numbers.
The shot's on! But by that far.
Aguero clearly became one-eyed then. He just decided to force it.
Great leap! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Pogba.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah.
Messi! It's gone a long way up and away. Partey is very much switched on to make that. Aimed long and direct. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Manolas. And it's Messi. Koulibaly battles to win it back. Now it's Neymar. Aguero. And through to the goalkeeper. Mbappe. Neymar. Messi. It's Chiellini. Mbappe. That's surely a foul. Free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee would soon change his status.
Aubameyang takes control of it and he's on the move. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Alan. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Loose. Well played, he saw that coming. Neymar. Has he picked him out? Mbappe. And that's been won straight back. And it's Allen. Referee's given a throw. Danilo Pereira. Aubameyang. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Pogba gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Now it's Aubameyang. And Aubameyang! As Briqueta gets it away. And it's Danilo Pereira. Aubameyang! And the flag's up. Roberto Carlos. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Have a shot! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
And Aubameyang! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Neymar. Roberto Carlos. And now they can launch a counter. He's left his man. Aguero going for goal. Partey gets rid without sophistication. Alan plays it forward. And the first 45 minutes are up. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So there was the first half.
Everton ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in this second half.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Everton can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose. They can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Dashing forward at pace. That's the through ball. Aubameyang. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Up he gets! In he goes again! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well.
Alan with a predatory goal.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Everton draw first blood here.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Alan proves too strong there. Koulibaly cuts it out. Lukaku. Can he finish? And in it goes!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Coached through there. Gorgeous control there. Keeper sees it all the way. Koulibaly does well to read it and intercepts. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Lukaku. And he's cut it out. It's a loose ball. the throw. Allen. Lukaku pushes it out wide. Well read, he sorted that out. Partey steaming forward. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Lukaku unable to make it happen for all his good intent. Neymar! And that wasn't far away.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Aubameyang looking as though he's being given special treatment here. Treatment he could well do without.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Perisic. Oh, they could break here. Plays it out to the flank. Aubameyang. And he's there to cut it out. Pogba. Done very well to intervene. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And he's made certain that won't get through.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Pogba. Neymar. Socrates went in strong and he took the ball. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Aubameyang. Terrace and a shot! Played out to the right. Mbappe. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Partey gets it back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Neymar. Can he score? Koulibaly knocks it away. And with that, the final whistle. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are here, and they are in good form. There's a right old cacophony going on. The atmosphere's terrific, and kick-off is moments away. So this place, of course, is the home to Internacional, and it does make for a really impressive sight on the banks of the river. Just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The exciting...
Is it in? Internacional are a team you've seen play, Jim. What can you tell us?
Absorb and counter is their modus operandi, and when they break, they hit teams with everything they've got.
Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Laporte cuts it out. Perisic. And it's been taken straight back. Perisic looking to penetrate opposition lines. Ronnie Lopez. It's a promising ball. It could be, and the finish! And he's done it!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
What about that, Jim Beglin?
Aguero is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
So, a breakthrough already. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's Paulinho. Paulinho spreads it towards the left. Marcos Alonso plays it in. Nino Pereira. Well, here is the raid we were told to expect. Alan. Can he find a finish now? Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Aubameyang. Better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. A chance! Aimed long and direct. Looking to break out here. Perisic. It's come loose. Aguero. Forward it goes. It's Aubameyang. Aubameyang has been found. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Manolas tries to get it forward quickly. Ashley Young does well there, alert. Ronnie Lopez. Perisic has created one goal already. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And Aubameyang! It's a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from...
Towering header! What about it? Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Perisic. Everton are in control here on the brink of half-time. Who's ball? Who's going to get there?
Aubameyang really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Now it's
going for goal! I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
Vardy. Koulibaly with a fine tackle. Vardy. Ronnie Lopez. There are a few waiting for it. Great leap! Oh, the kick has done ever so well. That'll be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Everton head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. Is back on the way. Perisic, this is promising. Aubameyang has a swing at it. He's scored. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
That has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Allen. Aguero tries lifting it over. He's had a shot! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Aubameyang with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Yeah, he always...
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Goalkeeper's ball. Alan plays it forward, and it's Neymar. Aubameyang. Ronnie Lopez has found his... It's one! Vardy, another chance! Oh, that is an awful miss.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
Ronnie Lopez. Ronnie Lopez. Looking to get within range. Goes for goal! Morata. Neymar tries to get it forward quickly. And Aubameyang! Drills one in. And oh! Back of the net! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserved to.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Everton totally rampant. He'll have it in! He's kept it out, that's a great save.
Internacional are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Now it's Vardy. Chance to shoot! Good clearance and very necessary. Oh, good interception. Aubameyang. It's Neymar. Now it's Aguero. Neymar. And through to the goalkeeper. Alexis Sanchez. Some good stubborn defending there. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And it's Aguero. Perisic. Aubameyang. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Here's a change that was in the offing. Last one allowed. How about a shot? Paulinho goes looking, dashing forward at pace. Jefferson trying to get there. Alexis Sanchez. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Ronnie Lopez. Chance to break. Ronnie Lopez. It's on a plate. Tovan. And he's made certain that won't get through. Ronnie Lopez. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Internacional seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Looking to break out here. Ronnie Lopez. He spotted the run and played him through. Can he finish? No mistake! And again, they pile on the misery.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
4 in the game. He is the man. Well, no question now as to who is in control. Gets it upfield. And the referee brings it to a close. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was